Hi, this is Rick Elder here one more time, and now we're going to take a look at the Unit 2, and the Pause and Practice 2 in your week for the Introductory week. This is starts on page 42 in your book, and there's a couple of interesting things here I want to be sure everybody's aware of. And to start with, you're going to want to bring up the file from the course. So I'll go back and forth on the website here a little bit. You want to work with American River membership. This one right here. Let me see this right here. ARC training, the Word document right here. Double click on that. It downloads. See it downloading on the left. Click open the file. And as I mentioned before, whenever you bring something down from the internet the first time, it's going to require you to enable editing. The reason for enable editing is to give it a chance to run through your virus protection program, because once you click that, you're bringing something in from the internet, and unless you trust the source where it's coming from, then there could be a virus instantly placed in your computer. So you enable editing, and that will give it a chance. It's going to run through the virus protection immediately, and you're going to be good to go. Here's our document, American River Cycling. And you should be saving these now to the cloud. Hopefully by now you've seen my Moodle message about creating a Microsoft account. If you have not, it would be well worth your time to take care of that. So I'm going to do a file save as on this thing. File, save as. I'm going to want to save this to the Microsoft cloud right here. I see the word OneDrive right up here. There it is, and I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And now once that's done, it should be in the cloud. Check my File button down. This is on my taskbar. This is the so-called File Explorer button right here. Click on that. Go up here to where it says OneDrive on the left. See the purple finger there in the mouse. And now let's see if we've got it. Yes, we do, right there. And we're going to cover in today and the next few days. We're going to be talking about file management, and organizing your files is going to really help you as a computer user, not just for the college, but for other things you may do with a computer. Because if you don't have your files well organized, and you have a lot of files on the computer, then it can certainly become difficult to find things, because your computer will name this doc. It'll oftentimes name them Doc 1, Doc 2, Doc 3, Doc 4, and so forth. Without a specific name, it's going to be hard to find. Well, for right now, I know this is ARCC Training Intro 1, because I've already done the thing once. But anyhow, here we go. Let's open that document back up. It's right there. And now I want to take a look at some of the steps they want us to do in the book. And this part right across the top here, this is called the ribbon. And you see these little launchers here? These are sometimes I call them these are launcher boxes, little windows here. And you click on these and they give you all sorts of options for things you can do. Some people probably never open these or look at these, but here you go. They're real handy. And what we want to take a look at here is we'll flip back and forth between the book and the document. Okay, the very first thing they want us to do is we want to use the font dialog box to change our font to small caps 12 and then do some work with the heading. All right, let's go ahead and bring our document back. Here's our document. This is see, each one of these, this is called the split bar right here. And each one of these little dialog box launchers will open it up. I click off the font thing here. And this works just like there's a lot of the stuff on the ribbon, only it can get a little fancier. It can get a little bit fancier. They want us to do a few modifications to our document here. First off, they want us to select the first heading, what is maximum. Okay, well, we're a couple of steps ahead of myself here. I want to go ahead and, let's see here. And they call that, the official word is button drop down list. Okay. Select the first heading, what is maximum heart rate. Okay. Here it is right here, maximum heart rate right here. That's our heading. We want to use, now that we've got that selected, we can click our font launcher box again. Click on bold. Bold right there. They want it to be double underlined. And we have lots of underline options that many people may not realize. You know, here's our different underline options we have, all these different underline options. They want us to use a double underline on this one. So you just simply look for it. I think that's it right here. A little hard for me to see. Yeah, I believe that's it right there. If it isn't, we'll come back and we'll get it in a second. Underline style. That looks like the double underline to me right there. Okay. And change the font to 12. The font is right over here under size. Click this at 11, set it at 12. Come back to the bottom box down here. This is some stuff you can't easily do from the tab. They want to use small caps. Put a check mark in here for small caps. And then you're going to click OK, and you're going to see this all change immediately. Now move it off to the side here so you can see this happen. As soon as I click it, you'll see it change. Okay, there you go. And that's really nice how that did that. And you're going to do the same thing also again with what is target heart rate. Document files that they talk about next are a relatively important thing. And I think a lot of people don't use them, but we should take a look at what they are. And they're very important. Okay, we go to the File button up here. Click on the File on the left and come down to where it says Info. Click on Info. This opens up our document properties. You'll see the document properties right here. Okay. And what's nice about this is if this document is going to be used, say, 6 months or a year from now, we have all sorts of information in here. You won't see this on your document, but it's there. You know, they want us to put in the document title, which is going to be right here. It's going to be ARCC training. And there is no spell check feature on this, so make sure you get it spelled right or else they spelled wrong. You run spell check, it won't catch it. Okay. And so there we've got that. Show all properties button. There's more properties than we see here. We go all the way down. Watch the purple mouse button all the way down. All properties right there. Click that, opens up everything we can do with it. And then we want to put a subject in here. Heart rate training. Look for the word subject. Just type in heart rate training. Heart rate training, right? Whoops. Train. Heart rate training right there. Just click off it and it will save it right away. And where you don't have to click save or anything like that. And where you want, it says specify company, American River Cycling Club. Okay, that's going to be up here. And company is kind of a generic catch-all phrase. It will work with things like a business organization, a club, any kind of whoever the organization is that's making this, whether it's an actual business or not. This is where this goes in. So this here is American River Cycling Club. American River Cycling Club right here. Click off it. Okay, good. Now, when we click our back arrow, this will go away, which brings us back to our document right here. There's my document. And just to show you that it's there, let's take a look at the file and down to info, and all that information that we typed in is there. You see the name of a person here named Randy Nordell. This is probably from the company that created the thing. And here's my name. Your name should show up in this if your computer is your personal computer. If you're working on this on a college computer, you might get a name like room 122-1 or something. But you can set this to put your name in here, okay? And on your personal computer, it should be for sure. So that's nice because if someone wants to look at this, say 6 months from now, and see who produced it, we can go to the document properties, and this will be here. The author and the last modified, that defaults in from the computer. The rest of it does not. So let's go click our back arrow back here. and brings us back to our document. The quick access toolbar that they talk about down here in page 5 is a very handy feature, and I hope you get in the habit of using the quick access toolbar. And to find it, sometimes I touch this. This is it up here, the blue bar on the top. This is what's called. This is the whole thing is the quick access toolbar. And to add these features to it, like the save button, the undo button, I have a print button in it here and a comment button. You click on this little down arrow right here next to the save to the undo button, and anytime you're not sure what a item is, put your mouse over it and it will tell you. Okay, quick print, it'll tell you what it means. Here's the down arrow. Click this. Open. Oopsie. This one right here. Customize quick access toolbar. Open that up, and you can add and take things off. Now, if they will ask you to put the spelling and grammar check button on here. It's easier than getting it to maybe from, you can get it to easy from the ribbon, but they want us to put that on here. So let's go down here and look at our commands, more commands, and let's look for the spell check button right here. That's in here. I don't think if you've already put it on, it would be over here. I haven't. So let me just scroll till I find it. There's a whole bunch of them here. I'm not seeing it right quickly, but it's in here. Editor, that's what they call it. I was looking for the word spell. Editor. And sometimes they use different terms than we might think. Click on editor, click add, click OK, and now at the very top in the blue bar, you're going to see the spell check button show up. Okay, right there. You see that? And any of the stuff you put into your computer, if you decide you don't like it, you can always take it out at another time. So that's how to create the spell check bar. Now the next thing we want to take a look at is the concept of exporting a document and the concept of using the share feature. Okay. You must have, you've got to have the Microsoft account set up for this. If you don't have OneDrive, it won't work, okay? So, I do have OneDrive set up. I am logged into OneDrive, so it should work. Okay. So, we come down here on File, Step 6. We want to export this. We go to File. And look down here for the word Export. Click on the word Export. And we want to create a PDF XPS document. That's what is highlighted. Come over here where it says create. Create it. Okay, right there. And then click the publish as. Then look for the publish as button is on it. Right here's the publish button. Click on that. Give it a sec. And check your files. Back into your file manager. There it is right there. It's converted. It's by publish is a little confusing. It publishes it to your file. There it is right there. And you can see the word PDF on the file. So I've done that. Okay. The sharing link thing is a little trickier. But again, it's not bad. And again, you can't do this if you don't have OneDrive. Hi, this is Rick Elder. One more time, we'll finish our assignment for Pause and Practice 2 here. And I'm going to go through the share a link and email the link concept here, which is right here in the instructions on page 45. Be sure you have your email program open and going. It might be easy. It doesn't really matter what email program you use, But seeing as how things are pretty well Google based on a lot of this stuff, it might not hurt to use Google. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up my file, the American River Cycle Club right here. And I'm going to come over to the left where it says File, down to Share. Click on Share. Be sure to click with the link right over here. This is where it gets a little confusing. First off, you want to make sure anyone can see the link. And you want to come down here and click the thing, Copy Link. Okay. It does say anyone can share, so we're good. Copy link. There, my link is copied. Okay. Copy it. Go to my email now, which I'm using my little personalized Gmail account I have for this class. I go right in here. I click compose a brand new email. I'm going to send it to myself. Oops, wrong. That's one of my other accounts. So I'm going to send it to Uper1000. And you need to email these to me to get credit. That's why we're going through the assignment concept here. And just call the thing sharing practice, something like that. Sharing practice. And PP2, let's say, for pause and practice 2. Come down here, give me there's a very short sentence here, like here it is. Cut and paste that link in here, Control V, there's my link. And it's probably good to put your name on the thing, just so it's clear who you are, who sends it. So when I see it, yeah, be sure your name is on it. And then simply click send right here. And you see how fast that comes in. I get the sharing practice link right. I click on the thing, and here I just click this link, and it should open up that document. Right there it does. Give it a second to load in. And there we have it. And that's how with Windows 10 and Office 365 using OneDrive. This is the new sharing link concept that's been around a little while. But remember, please, you can't do it without having OneDrive set up. So that concludes this assignment for Pause and Practice 2. There will be a video coming out also for Pause and Practice 3. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Bye now.